We're here building the second phase of the Vincent Artificial Reef. This is a great project made possible by our friends at Phillips 66, our friends at the Building Conservation Trust, and also our friends at the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries in partnership with CCA. We're going to build about 3 to 4 acres of brand new reef adjacent to the original Vincent Reef right here in the middle of Lake Calcasieu.
An artificial reef is a man-made structure made underwater in these lake bottoms. In Louisiana, all of our lakes and bays have soft bottoms. We need a hard material for the marine organisms to start their attachments, to begin the food chain. So we construct these with either limestone or recycled concrete or other approved materials to create that hard surface area for marine organisms. And this is the start of an ecosystem out there, which will grow the marine invertebrates and plants, and in turn will draw the bait fish, which will in turn provide for the sport fish that we seek.
It's a long process. It's more than a year in the works of planning, picking the site, finding the right contractors, securing the funding, etc. But after a year of hard work by our volunteers and by our partners, we are here today.
Calcasieu Lake is a very popular fishing destination. It's a long lake, bordered almost on Texas on one side, Louisiana on the other. We have fishermen coming from both states. Summertime, very popular down here. It's a good destination for speckled trout and redfish. And the habitat down here is primarily on some of the native oyster reefs, which were in decline. So we've come here to enhance these habitats with these artificial man-made reefs to mimic what nature does with the oyster reefs and to provide these ecosystems and these harborages for bait fish, food sources for sport fish.
The barges come from other parts of the state, meet us here. They're loaded down with limestone. It's heavy equipment that's going to deploy this limestone into an area of Calcasieu Lake that's been pre-designated, and they're going to place the material in a way that makes it most beneficial for the bait fish and the sport fish that we like to target, and makes it a great habitat area for those marine species.
We're standing on the crane barge right here. That barge is unloading the barge behind us. It contains the limestone. And they're putting it down in this marked and surveyed area in a precise manner to meet our permit requirements.
What is the value of limestone? What characteristics does it add?
Well, it's got a lot of small surface area, so fish and the small organisms that fish like love to cling to small surface areas. So if you have a big rock, you've got some surface area around the edges of that rock. But if you have a pile of smaller rocks, you've got tons of little cracks and crevices and trenasses that run in and out of those piles of rocks. So the small material provides all this different surface area that sometimes the big material doesn't. We like to use big material in some settings. In this particular case, we're going to use smaller golf ball size material, golf ball to softball size material, and it just creates a wonderful habitat for the small organisms, and then of course the bigger organisms that we like to go catch.
Sustainability is everything in our Louisiana fisheries, and that's the mission statement of our organization, Coastal Conservation Association. We want to ensure the viability of the marine resources for our next generation. So we continue to do these projects across the state.
What's the reaction of the fish?
Well, they usually show up on these sites fairly soon after we place these reefs into place. So this is I think our 23rd reef to date, and almost all of them have quickly become hotspots for fishermen around the state. So this is about building habitat for us. If it turns into a great fishing hotspot for fishermen and women, that's wonderful too. But in a time in Louisiana when we're losing so much habitat at such a rapid pace, for us to be able to go out with the help of our volunteers and our conservation partners, build new habitat like this, it's really a win-win.
So we're proud to be here today with our partners, especially Phillips 66 Manufacturing Complex here in Lake Charles. Of course, Building Conservation Trust, our national conservation arm. Our partners with Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and also DLS Energy, our contractors out there doing this good work for us today.
We are the Coastal Conservation Association of Louisiana. We've been here for 35 years helping to protect and preserve our coastal marine life right here in on the Louisiana coast. We've got 25,000 members and volunteers around Louisiana who are paying members of our organization, who care about these issues and help us put together great projects just like the one we've got going on here today.
Phillips 66 is involved with this project because it has been a longtime member of the community, and we believe that being involved in the community and supporting the community is extraordinarily important. And this project is a great opportunity for us to give back to the community, and it supports our vision of improving lives in the areas that we do business.
My family has been involved with CCA for about the last 28 years, and we have always been a part of the CCA Lake Charles chapter, and our family also donated concrete to some of the first artificial reefs because we're in the concrete business.
CCA is an advocacy organization. We're at the state capitol and in Washington, D.C. every single day fighting for good fisheries management, working towards the betterment of our fisheries on the coasts of Louisiana, of course, across the United States. So your membership ensures that we can continue to do that every single day, be at the capitol, having a voice for the fish and for anglers that like to target them. But also it allows us to do projects like this. Take the funds that come from our members, match it with funds from great partners like Phillips 66 and the Building Conservation Trust and Wildlife and Fisheries, and take what would have been a small project and turn it into a 3 or 4 times bigger project because of those matching partnerships. Your membership in CCA makes those matching partnerships a possibility.
It's just exciting. This is a great opportunity for the community. It's an area that not only a lot of the community goes to, but a lot of our employees go to, and it'll enhance the fishing and the recreational activity in the area. It's just a great project.
It's just a great honor, to be named after my brother who died early in life because of cancer and everything, but he loved to fish, and it was a great honor to my family just for him to be recognized in such a great project, being an artificial reef out in Calcasieu Lake, because it helps everybody in the community, either commercial, recreational fishing, and it helps the habitat.
So cool. I'm so excited. We're here with our Lake Charles chapter, one of the biggest, best CCA chapters in all of the United States. This project was their brainchild a few years back, and so we're out here today celebrating with them, along with our partners at Phillips 66, the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and many others who make it possible.
This is a great day for the fish, a great day for the fishermen, a great day for Calcasieu. We're always so happy when one of these projects comes to fruition. It's an 18-month to 2-year process to get to today. So it's always great to come out and see the results of it, see these rocks going in the water, and seeing all the people out here enjoying this.
If people have questions, like more information, what should they do?
You call us at our office, 225-952-9200, or you go to our website, ccalouisiana.com. You could learn all about all the advocacy work we do, the youth programs, the education programs, of course the habitat building programs, our STAR tournament, our tagging program, any of the other exciting issues that we engage in. All you got to do is go to our website or give us a call and we'll tell you all about it.